both at the same time.
Welcome to the dawn of Faelin. Last session, you found the dragon, and he was like, hey, hey, hey. And then Arletha was sleepy and went to sleep. And now, after freeing the dragon, after causing mayhem to the world and ending the world, no, he didn't actually, that's fine. He actually just freed the dragon, because the dragon is imprisoned by a magical orb that he has to carry around. So you technically have the dragon pretty much under your control, because fucking hell, you can't really leave the area of effect. So you have a dragon, his orb. You can't really use his orb because it's poison, so fuck! Also the owl melted and turned into something weird.
And also the dragon seemed surprisingly chill and not world-ending at all, so...
Yeah.
Also, his name's Fluffy.
Fafnir.
Fluffnir.
Fluffnir.
No.
He doesn't have a choice in this one, Frey. His name's Fluffy.
No, he's gonna, one day, it's gonna come back to you in the ass. Just keep doing it.
Literally.
It'll grow in him.
No. So, after literally punching a hole through the earth, a Yorn that is, which seems like something very Yorn-like to do, you find a desolate land above. Very cold in places. You see lava fields in some far off distance. Land is ashen, mixed with ashen sand and obsidian, possibly here and there. Jagged rocks in the far off distance, mountain chains, and the castle itself that was identified by the dragon and you.
Oh.
The rest of your troop is in the dungeon still. The dragon just seems to look around and seems to stretch its massive form around. And now that he's just standing there, he's very big.
So, Fafnir, where's the library that you handed over to Malt?
Not here. Not
Where?
In Svartalfheim. Told you
Which
it was
realm?
in Midgard.
Oh, well. Where in Midgard?
The place your kind has not explored yet.
Sorry, forgot a lot about, stuff that happened during the last session.
Yes. Well.
Do you mind if you wait here for a second? I'll go see if one of our friends is back.
Sure.
Yorn goes down.
Climb down to the gold area. Meanwhile, you guys are sort of in shock as to what the fuck just happened.
I give a stern. Tell the others not to leave before I check if Arleth is back or not.
Arletha, you've been meditating a lot.
For a very long time.
You've been wandering about in your new dimension, as it were. You're checking out the different places. And you find a quiet spot. A little woodland.
That's a good spot.
That's a good spot. And you settle down there.
Yes.
You better spot.
And after what seems like just a brief rest, you awake and start heading back to check on them and see how it's going. And
Well, I suppose I should head off and check for them.
it's very, very nice meditation. You got into contact with your mother, and you had a bit of a talk, possibly. Felt like it at least. Maybe you know how a dream is like you barely remember what waking up. You're pretty sure it was something not too useful, but you feel a little strong, a little more alert and more aware of your surroundings. So essentially what this means is you get a bonus to stealth and like perception checks. So
what is the bonus?
So you plus 15.
Jeez.
So you know where to look to not step on branches to, you know, crack them when sneaking. It's like that.
How long does the boon last?
It lasts for until you rest next.
Until my next meditation. Okay.
As you're wandering around, you notice that the forge seems to have a distinct lack of smoke from it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of dark.
I wonder what Brock and Sindri are doing. I will go and check. They've run off with the hand of miners.
That'd be hilarious.
I know dwarf greed is legendary, but come on. Yeah, I go and check.
You notice roll a perception check.
Okay.
Well, it's still a 2, but still a 49.
Christ.
You notice something is shining as you approach on the ground. As you approach it, you see what appears to be an arm made of gold.
Oh no.
Oh,
You investigate further.
I'm not going to touch the arm, just in case. But I'll use, like...
Use a light cantrip to give you more vision. And you notice the arm seems to have been severed.
That's not good.
So they accidentally touched it. And they managed to sever it in time, which is useful, which is good. It means it's still alive. Hopefully. I'll look around for any sign of where they might have went. Or where they might be.
As you look inside, the workshop seems to be in disarray. You're pretty sure this is a sign of a fight.
What?
Did the brothers have another falling out? That's interesting.
Well, somebody has had a falling off, apparently.
Funny meme for. Are there any, like, because I'd imagine in the workshop there'd be like a lot of soot and dust around.
Yeah.
Are there any footprints?
The workshop is neat and clean, while the other is very much sooty. And you see, like, there's been some soot. Like, you notice that Cinder's part of the workshop doesn't seem to have been cleaned up recently. And there's dirt in places. He usually keeps clean. All his tools, all his, like, this environment. And you notice tracks leading out of the workshop. Or the new workshop, I suppose. This is like the dimensional one that they expanded into.
Well, I'm gonna try and follow them and see if I can get a good idea. I'll bring my dog along because he should be good at decent at tracking, somewhat, hopefully.
Yeah.
Better at survival than I am.
You go along and where do you check first?
Well, I would follow the footprints.
It leads to one of the gates.
The gates out of the dimension.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he would probably be bleeding a lot from that. So you see another set of you see like blood leading to another one, like leading away from the opposite direction.
I'm gonna follow the blood first.
You follow the blood first, and it leads to the gate to the crystal caves.
I will travel through the gate then.
Yeah, you do so. And you enter the crystal caves.
Any immediate blood around?
You notice the dog seems to be following the tracks of this blood trail. Seems to have caught the scent.
Okay, well I
like you're holding up with the collar, I guess, and it seems to be tugging away. Want to keep going?
Well, I hop on its back,
Yeah,
and I tell it to lead the way.
And it just goes off and starts running. It runs out of the cave.
Yeah, he's got 40-foot movement speed. Just letting you know.
And outside of the cave, you see a body collapse on the floor, on the ground outside. Blue-skinned, with a wrap around a lump.
Brock. Brock's the blue-skinned one. No, I was asking you if it was Brock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I run up to him and start well, first I want to stabilize him. So I cast just the cantrip stabilize.
Yeah, he's sweating. He's got a fever.
I suppose I'll just spend. I'll ask Cerberus Serbs to help me. Actually, I could probably drag him by myself back into the crystal caves, just so we're not out in the open.
You do so.
And then I'm just gonna.
Actually, you're not lifting him, so you're like dragging him along.
No, I'm just dragging it.
Yeah, you notice as
And I've got
our hand is like it's a knife that just falls out of his hand as you drag him along.
Is there blood on the knife?
Yeah.
What happened to you two? I'm just gonna spend time just like healing him, channeling positive. Actually, bring him back into the Sanctuary of the Lost, because that plane has natural healing too to any living creature.
This explains why Arletha was gone. Yeah, so you do that.
Yep. So I'll just spend my time like channeling positive energy and healing him and stuff.
Eventually, he comes to and like he starts like stirring a bit. Where am I?
You're back in the Sanctuary of the Lost.
Where is he? Where is he?
Okay, before you start, I want to know what happened.
He was working on his contraption, and then he said he came up with another idea. He said he'd be able to, wouldn't he need that contraption anymore. I said, sure, I guess, if you think it's wise. And he kept I don't know what happened, but he was growing stranger as he was going away crafting. I think something must have set him off. Well, it's clearly what set him off was the hand of Midas itself. And then one day he managed to he had replaced his hand with it.
Oh.
And he was crazy. He was insane.
Is that
And then
the famous dwarf greed we always hear about?
I should have known better. Should have said no. Should have not even accepted the commission. But and then we got into an argument and things got bad. Really bad. My arm started to turn into gold, and I got the cleaver and I did what I had to do. And then he ran towards the workshop and he disappeared. The gate isn't working. So I tried to go somewhere else. I tried to find... Actually, that fucking doesn't make any sense that he would run out of it, because that it would be natural healing inside.
But you could have been panicked.
Yeah, he probably panicked. He probably didn't even know about it.
He was under shocked, honestly.
Yeah, so I tried.
Don't worry about it.
I panicked and I ran, and I collapsed here.
Well, you're gonna be okay now. In regards to your brother, I suppose we should find him until.
I'm not sure he'll show up. I think he'll show. He might show up randomly. He might destroy the workshop with the hand, and that's not good.
Hmm.
Well,
Well, okay.
Settle for only me now.
Yeah, I'm actually still quite surprised that you'd still want to be with us after that's happened.
I ain't not nowhere else to be.
I suppose that's true.
I could always go back to Nivedalier and see how the old clan's holding up. I haven't heard back from them in a while. I don't think they want to hear back from us either. We aren't exactly on the best of terms. I'm sure you could maybe talk to him and smooth out any rough edges in the relationship, possibly.
I might be able to help a little bit, but I know that dwarf culture is very strong. It can hold grudges for a while. Yeah. Um. Frey, would Araletha know that Niveldeer is where she just was?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've already been to Niveldeer with the group.
Well, I'll be damned.
It's certainly a coincidence. Well, he still doesn't have an arm, does he?
No.
It's regenerate, isn't it? Regenerates limbs. Yep. I'm just gonna channel regenerate.
Oh, she doesn't get to have a prosthetic arm.
Oh, actually, hang on. Well, if it's probably best if we get you an arm. It's up to you. I can grow the arm back, or you can, if you have another way, if you wanted to do it.
Well, I'd sure like my arm back.
Well, I can grow it back for you.
Yeah, well, if you're offering. I mean, he's not gonna decline it.
And I.
Despite me wanting badass.
Despite you wanting to have a prosthetic arm.
Yeah, it's not gonna be it's not gonna metagame around here. Much.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna cast regenerate then.
You cast regenerate and it slowly begins regrowing. It's gonna take months for my skin to be like my old hardy and tough skin of a blacksmith.
Gonna have one baby hand.
Yeah.
Just the Deadpool legs.
Oh no! Please have mercy. Meanwhile, Orn.
Mm-hmm.
Orn is climbing down from the thing, from the hole on the top of the mountain in the ceiling.
We could have asked him to depoison the gold first. Oh well. I'm just gonna. Do I see him climbing now, or do I hear anything at this point?
You hear, yeah, you hear some noises coming from the hole.
Yorn, is that you up there? Are you?
And then Bjorn
Well,
pops
maybe.
out with his head out of the hole.
What?
Huh?
That is you. Okay. Mm,
What do you need?
what? Did you leave Fafnir up there? Like, what is he up to?
Ah, um, well, Fafnir is gonna wait till we go see if his.
Hmm.
Actually, do you mind going to check if she's back? I'll just make sure Fafnir doesn't go anywhere.
That's probably for the best.
Very well. I blink back up.
Yeah, and you
Just
get out.
his suddenly his flying wings and
You get out of the horde and you walk past the funny magic cave.
Gonna have to go there sometime.
And then you head back to the fortress and regroup with anyone else who wanted to go back there. Mosby, what are you up to?
Me? I
Yeah,
was chilling with Fluffy, man.
well, he just ran off up through the roof.
Yeah, I was on Fluffy's back, wasn't I?
Oh yeah, you were. So you're looking around outside. He doesn't seem to notice you even.
Yeah, just kind of chilling.
Ah, he just seems to talk to himself like, ah, the wind, the cold wind, not like the stagnant air down below. Yeah, he's completely ignoring you.
Just in awe that he's finally out.
I used the sword I have to scratch the spot.
What do you want?
No, that's the spot that he needed scratched.
Don't push it.
Hmm?
I thought you liked that.
Yes, but it's getting awkward now. Personal
How?
space.
I mean, I'm on your back anyways.
Yes. Well, personal space. Personal space dragon.
I feel like you don't really get much personal space. You're stuck in this gem world.
Well, no. You gotta respect my boundaries, you know.
Do I?
Personal space. It's very important for that.
But do I?
Well, unless you're, like, an asshole.
Am I?
So why do you... So how did you end up down there anyway? You don't seem like the spelunking type.
What do you mean by that?
Down there in the mountains of Nivedalir.
I know that. What do you mean by not the spelunking type?
Well, you just seem right out of your element, that's all.
What is my element then?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, you seem to know a lot about me.
No. That's literally not the case, because I'm trying to figure stuff out about you.
I thought you were the dragon that knew everything.
I know a lot. Sure, I know you're from Aslanti and all that, but I'm talking about you. I don't get to meet new people often.
Are you saying you want to be my friend?
I never said that. I'm simply.
It sounded like that.
curious as to
I think you want to be my friend.
Good to know the people you first meet after 1,000 years of isolation.
You're lonely, aren't you? You need a friend.
Oh, sense motive check.
On me?
On Fafnir.
You sensing motive?
You're gonna sense motive on Fafnir, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure.
Sense motive.
Well, he just gives you a deep sigh and begins just looking away at the mountains again, ignoring you again.
Mm.
It's just the sand and stuff below. He starts flying all over the place from the sigh. And you notice something in the distance, out Mossy.
Yeah?
What appears to be just a caravan being dragged by a hydra?
Nice.
And there's some lizard riding people escorting it.
Falcor, look.
That's not my name.
But Falcor, the people.
I would not piss off Fat.
I imagine
this is
Born
metagaming.
back.
I know, but I wouldn't do it.
He's been kind of fluffy since last session.
I
I
think
mean-
Falcor is better than Fluffy, honestly.
Tell me, do you know how to fly?
Like, what?
Like, do you know any spells that allows for flight or
Why you ask?
just curious is all?
I mean, I could just, like, jump off your back with this gem.
It's a neat trick.
Yeah. So just don't try anything funny.
I would never do that.
does Yorn appear back?
Control face.
I don't have a humorous bone in my body.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Not a humorous bone in my body.
Alright, Falcor.
And his gives you a deadpan.
I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke.
No, it's great.
Sit there.
So thinks Fafnir is the best.
Does Yorn reappear out of the hole?
Well, you jump down, you said, and you just keep walking.
Alright, after telling the others about, going to see if Arletha's back, I said I'd go back up, blink up back.
Meanwhile, Arletha, what do? You have a slightly less armless dwarf.
Can I try and convince him that Falcor is actually a really great name and he should like it?
Sounds way better than Fluffy.
Yeah.
Well, Brock, do you want to stay here, or do you want to go to...
I don't want to stay here.
That's fair enough.
Falcor!
Always use a vacation.
Hmm.
The sandy beaches of Nidavellir are famous. Yeah?
Okay, yes.
I think so.
Fantastic, yeah. Actually, they got some pretty good hot springs, but that's about it. If you like
Okay.
obsidian sand, though, I wouldn't recommend going on the beach.
Well, if you want to go, we can go.
Yeah, let's go. I'll pack my stuff. His boss starts packing his stuff. Alright, damn it. Half of the stuff I had was in the workshop. Hey, I guess all that talk about giving up worldly possessions. And he just sighs and looks fucking disappointed as hell. Rolls his eyes.
Do you want me to go get the items for you?
Well, you're not gonna get him because he went off with all the stuff in the workshop. You know, it
Oh,
disappeared.
your actual workshop.
Days of,
Okay.
yes, that one, the magical flying
Crap.
teleporting workshop. That can time travel and oh fuck, no, yeah, it's not good. Well, we'll just see what happens, won't we?
Okay. Well, don't worry, Brock. I'm sure we'll find him at some point.
Gonna be all hunky dory now from here.
Well, you ready to
let's
go?
Doing the thing.
Well, I was okay. All right.
Yeah, let's just.
I just
Get outta here.
cast plane shift back to.
Suddenly, Arletha shows up and Orange is sitting there talking to the mushrooms. Oh yeah, they found mushroom people as well. You teleport back to the dwarves. Oh, there. Speak of her, the name, and she'll appear. It's Arletha, was it? And the large and old and dwarf sees you appearing. And Brock. Hello. Now where is the other brother of the two?
That's a good point. How come you're at the workshop?
Story that. Maybe I'll tell you one day.
Well, regardless, hello Brock, hello Elitha. We have a situation.
Yeah?
Yeah?
That's
What's that then?
What a coincidence. We got a situation as well. We'll tell you about it later. You know?
Probably for the best. Let's go this way.
Sure.
And it leads you towards Fafnir's.
Horde, I assume.
Yeah.
Smells like gold ahead.
As soon as we're out of earshot of the other dwarves, I'm just gonna stop you temporarily. So, turns out, Fafnir was surprisingly agreeable.
You mean
Uh,
there?
Wait.
The
The- yes,
So-
turns out the big old serpent in here was Fafnir.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
Okay.
As sense as, you know, transforming into dragon.
Anything does nowadays.
What would Arletha know on Fafnir?
It's a really greedy dwarf, and dragons are greedy. That makes sense.
That's the knowledge roll.
Well, maybe somebody got punished and turned into a dragon back in the day. And guess who that was? Fafnir.
Okay.
So turns out he is surprisingly agreeable. He doesn't have some world-ending wish. He just mostly wanted to be out of there.
I'd want to be out of there if I would have been stuck there for 1,000 years.
There are some even weirder claims, which is the main problem, but better we discuss those as a group.
Well, where's the rest of your ragtag team of...
Well, after we had the conversation with Fafnir, we made a group decision. Yor punched a hole in the ceiling, and the rest of the group carried Fafnir's sort of a magical orb that doesn't let him leave its premise, like a reverse magic circle, perhaps. And they're currently outside of the cave, in the, I guess, whatever overworld is in this plane.
Hey, they're in this very sandy desert.
I suppose so. Some sand did fall down in the horde when Bjorn punched clear through.
Yeah, don't let
So,
me get into
let's
your
go there for
artworks
now.
of obsidian, like volcanic glass and ash.
Ah, good to know. Also, his horde is still poisoned.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
He said he would take the poison off after we let him go, or freed him anyway.
I'll have you.
So, Well, we haven't exactly freed him, but
Well, there you go. I wouldn't exactly trust.
Hmm.
But let's just see what's up.
probably for the
By
best.
way,
Hmm.
you can see I grew I grew an arm again. This is like a slightly smaller arm forming.
How did that
I
happen?
lost my arm due to brother
Ooh.
conflict.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sadly, my little baby brother went crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. He's got the hand of Midas.
Yes. And the hand of Midas is apparently sewed to his hand now.
Oh. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hunky dory. Now let's go.
Well, now we have 2 superpowered people to worry about. Alright, let's go get Fafnir.
It's just keep stacking up. I mean, it could be worse, I suppose. Like, yeah, it could be worse. I'm just saying.
It could be. Okay, well, let's go talk to Fafnir then.
Yeah, let's stop faffing about and let's go.
Alrighty. So, actually, Brock, can you fly or have any means of flight?
Do I look like a bird?
Different question. Okay. So we just walk up to the hall.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what.
would a normal teleport work to just get me all the way up?
Yeah. Could be Norse.
So, just go into the hole. Touch everybody, aim up. Zoop.
all suddenly you all get up there, and oh, Arleth hasn't seen him.
Yep.
I'm not gonna copy paste that over there because that's not big enough.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
The maps aren't big enough for this character.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Arletha. Just gonna. How you doing, guys? How you doing, guys? You dying? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, take a look at Fafnir over here. There he is, guys. Look at that guy. He's a big boy. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be great. There he is. Hey, Arletha.
Oh, wait.
Take a look
We're
at
covered.
Hey,
Well, we're covered.
recovering. Recovered. Are we good?
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Goodness, goodness.
Dragon lag.
Holy hell.
Was that
it
caused from the
actually-
roll 20? If that was actually caused from the roll 20, I
It
swear to
was.
God.
It was.
I mean, if you look at how big the map is.
That's how big Fafnir is.
Jesus.
like Frey.
Okay.
Fucking
Yeah.
Falcor lagged out, Frey.
So this my
Fafnir's a
Discord lagged
swole
out,
boy.
so I disconnected.
Holy hell.
It goes up, and everyone starts lagging in real life.
Springtime for Fafnir.
So yeah, Arletha.
Okay, well you can switch your back node. That's
He
fine.
is, as you would say, a unit.
A big boy.
Basically, it's a
A
mountain.
thick boy.
It's a very lengthy.
Can you see me on his back, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
You see a tiny dot on his head. Yeah, this is a slightly smaller map, as you can see.
This isn't even a map. It's like a photo.
Is it? It is.
That's alright though. That's fine, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Sniping's a good job, mate.
Giant serpent. They're bigger than anything you've ever seen, ever.
Turbo Snake.
You mistook it for a mountain briefly, but
Turbo Danger Noodle.
Yeah, you mistook it for a mountain briefly, and then yeah.
Saw it move. It's like, huh.
Oh, oops.
Oh, so that must be Fafnir.
And it turns its head, and you see like sand falling off of the different scales. And it looks at you. Mm. Mm.
Oh,
Yes.
hello. My name is Araletha. Um, I'm with this group as well, but I was uh, preoccupied with other things.
Bends down and just gets his head right down to hear you better. Or sort of quakes a little bit. Yes.
Who's Brock handling this?
That's a big dragon. He just has his eyes completely open. Completely dead. Just in shock. So I've been told. Now, what plan do you have? You let me go. Now what?
Is everyone here at this point?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, for starters, let's just say Fafnir here knows. Yeah.
You,
Two of
you
them.
mentioned
Fly.
you mentioned something else on besides meeting Fafnir.
Moloch got
What
his
was that?
power from him.
Not exactly.
Well, indirect.
I put him in the path, I should say.
Huh.
Like, you could say I indirectly created that being known as Moloch.
Oh.
Is this?
Big head appears. Okay. Well, as a
Seeing the caravan in the distance just trot along.
is that important? Probably not. Okay.
Figured it was useful information. More relevant.
Well, he is the public enemy number one at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So I've been told. Briefly. You're getting a little chilly from just standing in the wind. And you're getting sand in your eyes here every now and then.
This isn't the best of places, is it? To have a long and deep-thoughted conversation.
Well, it's better than down below, in my opinion. You could always try that castle over there. Though I doubt the Dark Elves are the best neighbors. Although, I don't think there's much to say about it.
This is the plane of the
Yes.
crab?
Well, here...
Yep.
Yes. Dwarves and the elves share the same realm. At least, they live above and they live below. At least their native homeland.
Interesting.
Well, as you say, they probably don't have much of a choice if a big, fucking dragon came to their doorstep, would they? Anyway,
Well, we still don't want to be impolite now, do we?
don't worry, I can handle the politeness. This group usually lets me do the talking. For future's reference. So
Well,
I'm the diplomat, if you want to describe me.
you look around and the only big, like, nearby monument is the castle. Do you want to travel along or go somewhere? Maybe find a. There's some mountains nearby, like a mountain chain.
Would there be any way we could like transport Fafnir to the Sanctuary of the Lost?
No.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind having his own mountain.
I don't think that's possible.
I can make a gate.
He's bigger than any size category.
Let me check the gate spell real quick.
Like, you have to set up a actual build a portal that can actually he can go through physically.
It can be up to 20 feet in diameter.
Yeah. No.
That's a huge ring, but no, that would fit a colossal creature, but that would not fit him, I don't think. Nope.
No, you have to actually build it. He could probably help you with that, seeing as he's fucking massive.
Okay,
What's
well,
on your mind?
we have our a demi-plane of our own that was created for Brock and Sindri, mostly so they could have a place to craft in peace, but
Sounds like another attempt to put me in a prison again.
I would never do that. I'm more or less saying it's a place you could stay if you wanted to stay, and you would be free to leave of your own volition.
I'll consider it.
Okay. Well, for now, we should probably go somewhere that isn't infested with sand.
Well, you may do that. So where do you want to go, north, east, or west? Or south?
Towards the castle we go. Wait,
Wasn't
hold
the
on.
original plan to take Fafnir to his library?
Yep.
Where is Fafnir's library?
Midgard. Not in this
Oh,
realm.
okay.
Fly, Falcor!
Okay, so not taking him to Sanctuary of the Lost is probably not a good idea, but if we made a plane to Midgard.
I took a plane to Midgard and then.
Yora's gonna whisper and see if Heimdall can hear him. Make sure to stay away from. Try not to make sure that Fafnir can't hear me. Hey, Heimdall.
Yes.
Does Fafnir seem honest? Will he cause trouble to the gods if I release?
I can't say for sure. It's not really.
Will the gods? Will Odin be angered if I release him?
Possibly for a while, but I doubt it would be permanent.
Could you try and convince him that Fafnir will help us?
I didn't see this, if you know my meaning.
Very well.
If you're certain that he can be of use and aid us in the conflict ahead, I'm certain the old father would be
Thank you.
understanding. Just watching the grass grow in Alfheim. Quite interesting.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Like, literally, do not mention it at all. Like, don't.
I won't.
Good.
God damn it.
What do you do?
Well,
Okay, do
I
you
don't feel
know
like
where?
I don't feel like we should be going to fight the Drow. As much as they have a reputation for being evil assholes, probably not the best thing we should do at the moment.
Fight them? Why fight them?
Well, I want to stay here. I like it here. For a while, at least. You can do
Well, we
whatever
can go to
you
the
want.
mountains over there.
Oh, that looks like a comfortable spot. I want to sleep there for a while. You can go play with a drow if you want.
Well, there are things to discuss more than anything.
I'm certain there is. You got magic spells, don't you?
Well, yes.
Well, I'm seeing that mountain over there and it's looking very comfortable.
Okay.
You're asking for a
well,
teleportation. None of us have nearly enough power to do that. With your size, anyway.
I want to go there. That's what I'm saying. Dragon wants to go to the to the mountain.
Alright then.
But, dads, I want to go to the mountain.
Yeah, but Dad. Yo, Mosfy!
Yes.
You're right up there?
Ah,
She's been pestering me all day.
I mean, she literally named you Fluffy. Can't imagine she wasn't a bit of a hassle for you.
You see the caravan stopping, and you see like the two riders is looking at you guys. He's seeming to squint at you almost, like, huh?
They're probably very confused.
By the mountain. Who are you? Here, like in the distance, like echoing. Oh, you're there. Oh, they think I'm a mountain. That's funny. I'm going to stay still now.
That's probably
That's
for the
a
best,
good
yes.
idea.
You can talk.
Okay.
Oh yes, this is funny for me.
I mean, the more you speak, the more you don't look like a mountain. So,
Okay, I'm sorry. Hello?
Hello.
Identify yourselves.
Kobold.
have you heard of our Lord and Savior Odin?
Fuck up, Yawn.
Hey, are you travelers? We.
Yes!
Oh, very good. I am a merchant. How, do you need anything?
What are you doing all the way out here?
Trading?
In the
Trading?
middle of nowhere?
In
the middle of nowhere?
Yes. Well, it's a long way between the different settlements. So you have to travel a long time. Why could you get
Well-
closer? This is very inconvenient.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair enough.
Sure.
The mountain shakes a little bit.
Gotta make sure that I'm carrying that crystal.
Must be an earthquake.
Yeah.
Must be.
What are you selling anyway? What do you have?
As you approach further ahead. Okay. Cool. Very cool. And you see here. Next map. Oh, what the fuck? Why does it keep having combat music all the time? Fuck off. No.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. I think I
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I think I keep copying like a map with combat music as a play on load thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Maybe.
Okay, so where are we right now?
You're on this side of the. You approach further and you see you're near a lava field at that point.
This side does not help me.
The side without them him. Oh yeah.
All right.
I can't see him.
You cannot see him. Is that so? Let me just put him on.
It's a long ass lava field.
570.
Why do you make these maps so bloody big, Frank?
No. My own business.
Asking a question.
No. Nee.
No questions. Nee.
No. Ah, yes. Well, welcome. Hey, new faces. Very interesting. Come.
I assume we're like.
Trey, what's their native language?
You. You
Oh boy.
don't
That's a
look
big
like
yawn.
a strain. You don't look like a native.
Like a what?
We're very much not natives. No.
No, we are not natives.
Yon begins to
Like
speak.
you do not know the way up from down, traveling around aimlessly all the time. Tell me, you don't look like merchants. I do not see a caravan.
Of course not. I say that in Undercommon. We come from Midgard.
Oh, plain are travelers. Perhaps you
Oh,
would be interested.
Local is undercommon here.
Perhaps you would be interested in purchasing some statues.
No statues. What do you have useful?
They're very useful statues, I assure you.
What do the statues do?
I'm gonna pull up some of my jewelry, the stuff that I used to make, and ask them if they would like some. This might actually come into play for once.
Well, do they do they this he sort of looks you over. Maybe you're not my type of patron, not my type of customer.
How so?
I would say those statues would not suit your home. You can do a sense motive on this guy. If you like.
Yeah.
Now you look at his companions. They seem to be grinning a bit.
Alisa?
I'm not sure what you are trying to, I don't know, pull here or suggest, but We are merely coming in peace. We are not here to harm you or hurt you, merely to talk.
Very well.
So, if your intention is to play games with us, I would severely suggest against it.
No games, I assure you.
Okay.
Just a simple peddler.
Sense motive.
Um,
Is he actually a sample peddler? Or is he lying?
knowledge.
Religion, history?
No.
Knowledge peddler.
He seems to be up to no good, at least.
What are your intentions?
Oh, nothing. Just seeing if you were interested is all.
I don't believe you for a minute. I wasn't born yesterday.
And what are you going to do about it?
May I?
Not yet. I want to know who you really are. You say you're simple peddlers, and you're selling useful statues and items and things. And then you look us up and down, and then you say, maybe not. You're obviously a very shifty character to be able to change your mind like that in an instant because of who we are.
Are you gonna be heroes?
I cast Dimension Lock.
Oh.
He immediately turns into smoke, and the riders make ready for combat.
Well, then let me do my thing. Turn into a blood
Casting
fire.
Dimension Lock did that?
And out of the smoke, you just duplicates of himself starts appearing everywhere around.
That's okay.
Dimension Lock prevents astral projection, blink, dimension door, ethereal jaunt, etherealness, gate, maze, plane shift, shadow walk, and teleport.
Well, well. Always the heroes. You will make some fine statues. Indeed.
How about the gods of Asgard, bitch?
And you see like the riders are like bracing with lances against you and starts like moving towards you.
May I cast?
Roll initiative.
Hmm.
What's the cast? What did you want to cast?
Well, if I had time after they were clearly hostile, or if it's just going to be initiative before that.
Huh?
If I had enough time when I noticed they were going hostile. If not, just initiative, I guess.
No, I don't think you would have time.
Okay. Right. Pull up my pointer.
All of the
Initiatives.
illusions seems to talk at the same time.
That is quite fine. That, however, is not.
Can you
Fucking
chuck me on the
17.
initiative table?
Sure.
Because I have to put mine in manually. Actually, I probably could just roll it. There you go, and just change it. There you go.
Alright. 130. So do you want to... Where's the tree? Oh, he's I'll just put him down.
1, 2,
I think
3,
everyone
4,
except Musfie is here, because
5,
I think
6,
Musfie was still on
7,
the back.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Did Musfie come with us, or was Musfie still on the back of Fafnir?
Mossy?
Snoozy.
Woozy.
Who's it?
Yes. Sorry.
Where's your character right now?
I'm still on the fucking dragon, dude.
Alright, so that's the thing.
Falcor and I are having a great time.
Yeah, he's just giggling at the silly elves thinking he's a mountain.
You are a mountain.
You know, all we wanted to do was talk. We didn't have to fight, but there you go.
You cast a spell against me, all of the illusions say at the same time.
It was to prevent you from leaving. That was all it did.
Well, I have another spell that will prevent you from leaving.
I'm sure you do.
That's so chuckle nuts.
Yeah.
Yarn is gonna hold his action.
1,000.
I'm gonna hold my action to blink and attack one of the dinosaur riders. Till Orn decides what spell she's casting.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Just win from initiative.
I'm just gonna put Bjorn's initiative in there. Here's one. Fucking A31. What's that?
Oh, not 31. 23.7.
23.
Yeah, 0.17.
23.
What am I gonna cast? No idea.
Could you give just a moment? You can edit your initiatives as you go along.
You know what? This is actually the perfect testing ground. I could test my new super.
I've got a good idea of what I want to do.
I'm probably just gonna meme. Oh, Cerberus is here with me, so I should probably roll his initiative as well.
He goes on your turn. Don't worry about it.
Have
Does
him
he?
eat one of the lizards. Little snack.
I didn't level him up. Shit.
Do it
No.
now.
Do it now.
Do it now really quickly? I probably could. Dude,
that would be
he's
funny.
Level up,
He's
don't
like, he's as tanky as Yawn. It's great. 37 AC.
He's tankier than me.
they? That's a strong boy.
He's a strong puppy. He's a puppy as well. He's a puppy Cerberus. I want him to get to be a big Cerberus.
I'm waiting on all the buffs.
Do we need magic items? And that's probably... We'll probably get some really good magic items for Fafnir's Horde, but whether or not he'll let us have the Horde...
He let us. 100%.
At this point, we can probably remove the poison. I would imagine.
See,
But
we
between two
have...
of us, we probably have enough poison neutralization that we can just wash the horde in it.
We have decent magic items, but we don't have enough to be, classified as.
And we just lost one of our crafters, so that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're a
It's a shame.
crafter, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't know nearly enough spells to be able to make magic items. That's the issue with the witch. I don't have access to the good wizard spellbook.
I'm sure Brock probably has one lying around.
That's also why I was hoping we could go to Fafnir's library. I could
I'm-
probably find like a spellbook full of wizard spells, so I can start making items. That's my main issue at the moment.
Right?
I don't know enough things.
Alright, here I am, rocking like a hurricane.
You starting?
Abbas first, I think.
Yep. Yorn is gonna, as a swift action, gonna go into dragon style. Move action, blink, and I'm gonna spend 4 key points to quivering palm this guy.
Very well.
So this is okay. Hold on, give me a sec.
Yeah.
This is a melee against AC. What? Oh. Does this hit his AC?
Oh, yeah, more than so.
He now has to make a fortitude save.
Well, you successfully dismounted the rider from its mouth.
He's fucking god.
Is he dead? Just boom.
Well, he has to make a fortitude save before he dies.
No.
Yes.
He refuses.
He just dies. I love that as a concept. Yorn just goes blink, boom, just delete someone from the plane. Dude, fuck.
Seinfeld theme.
Exactly.
It's my favorite sitcom.
My Shinner. What?
Oh,
the-
He actually does it now.
that is it. This
He
is
actually does it now. It's great.
so.
He's dead.
Give me that sweet, sweet fortitude.
No.
Oh my god.
Dead.
He's dead. Gone, boys.
There you
Gone.
Oh, I just. Oh, I didn't mean to kill him so early.
Oops.
God damn it. Yeah, just
Guys.
oops.
I
guys.
don't think-
Why'd you have to die so quickly? God.
Why you gotta attack things?
Alright, next turn. Let's see here. Orne.
Right. Well, the mythic vision isn't coming up quickly enough, so let me just edit my current chain lightning so it's mythic. Because that's what I'm going to be using. Chain lightning, attack and damage is... pointing at, let's see. Did I assume correct that he took the harness of the Hydra so it's also in battle? Or...
Oh, it's just seems to not. It just seems to be pulling the thing.
Alright, probably don't need to smack it then. Chain lightning. Except it's mythic. Gonna start by pointing it at this fellow.
Alright.
And then it can arc up to my caster level. And because it's mythic, the creatures have to be within 30 feet of each other and not the original person I cast it on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that within 30 feet actually? That might not be.
No, it's not.
Hmm.
These are not. These are. These are not.
I'll have it
You
go
can
like
just
this
go.
then. Yep, just take a line out.
Yep.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not even enough people. If we can use the back line here, that'll be also good. They have to make reflex saves of 25.
All of them.
Just AoE for
Alright then.
days, chaps.
Turns into smoke and disappears.
Even the front ones?
How many? Was there any more in the back line?
It was mirrored, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, plus the back line.
Yeah, those guys.
These
Nah.
folks remain.
Yeah, that line disappears.
Backline also.
It had 2 charges left.
Always making these battlefield maps so
You-
free.
You took out the ones in the front and the ones in the back. That's how it has up to 16.
Oh, that goes up to 16? Okay then. So that would be...
Nice.
That'd be my turn.
A chain of lightning just sort of goes through all of these illusions and destroy them immediately. The remaining line seems to stay put, or remain there because the lack of charges. All right, now on Aretha.
Is the size of the map really the size of the map?
No,
Oh yeah, 15 feet, dear God.
no, it's not.
Like I literally can't do anything if that's
Yeah,
that's the
not
range.
the case.
Okay. All right.
That's why
I'll fix that.
I was gonna say I was like fuck. I can't do anything.
It's gonna
Yay.
2.5.
Oh.
Yeah, that's close enough. There.
Hello there.
So what do you want to do?
Hello there.
Give him the business.
Give him the old one, too.
I'm gonna hold Cerberus's action to charge the peddler as soon as he sees him. Like the real one. As soon as the real one has been discovered, he'll charge it. As for myself, I'm going to walk about 30 feet forward.
Oh shit, what if you went invis? Oops.
Jeez. You really can't do much with that, actually. Sorry, it's just all my spells have such a shit range.
Attack of opportunity.
He gains an attack of opportunity on me, does he? So he did actually go invis.
No, the Hydra.
Oh, so that's being rude. Bitch.
The Hydra?
You should have zapped it.
I'm 20 feet away. Alright. It can try.
Yeah, I can try.
Attack me.
Yeah. It's gonna try numb. I'm trying to catch
Now eating.
Now breathing.
Oh, if the thing attacks me, I'm gonna Hellfire it. That misses.
Yeah, it's just
By 1.
so it's like it's just a mouthful of teeth just lunges at you.
Dodge out of the way,
and
fam.
hisses. It seems to think
Well, I thought you were going to be a kind Hydra. Okay.
It seems to think that you're very tasty looking.
Seems to be mistaken.
Hang on, I have that rod. I have that rod of maximized
What
damage.
spell was it? Did you cast earlier?
Me?
No, Aletha just walked up and cast a spell, I think.
Casting Hellfire Ray at the Hydra.
Well, it's attacked opportunity because you were gonna cast a spell, right?
Well, yes.
Well, the spell that you were gonna cast originally was? No take back.
Well, it was. Okay, well, if we're gonna do that, then I was Storm Bolts.
Yeah, Stormbolt. Cast it.
Okay. I have that I have that rod of maximize damage. So what's
Alright, so Stormbolt is an AoE. How much AoE?
30 foot. Okay, so as I have the rod of maximize, everything in a 30-foot radius around me takes 128 damage of lightning damage.
Around you?
Mm-hmm. And they
Does it
and-
affect
and-
all creatures?
None of you are within 30 feet of me.
Oh yeah,
Am I not?
You can
barely out of 30 feet.
I'm just gonna get the wall open. These guys are gonna get a wall open as well.
They have to make saving throws. Fortitude. The DC is 31.
Stupidly enough, Fortitude is my best saving throw
Nothing.
of 19
30.
fort save.
Everyone has hard forces.
Fort saves are
Kobolds,
just-
kobolds get their or mental stats to fort if they wish, which is stupid. I mean, it's a feat, but still.
I imagine doesn't save.
It's a 31 DC.
Yep.
If they don't make the save, they take 128 damage of lightning damage and are stunned for a round.
Jeez.
Hydra is felled immediately. As a lightning sears its body. And it falls to the side, limp. The rest of the spell pops some illusions.
Yeah, basically, is Aralitha just walks up and then just like taps the stuff on the ground, and a crackle of thunder appears around her.
Now it's his turn.
Where is he? That's the question.
Roll a fortitude save.
Which one?
Aletha.
Me, apparently. What's my fortitude? Okay.
Because
Is he gonna
Cerberus
poison
is
me?
popped action?
Behind you.
Yeah, Cerberus's action pops as well.
And
Cerberus
as
charges
he
him.
lay his hand on you, instead of Cerberus bites in, and instead of you, it's gonna target Cerberus.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Do it, bitch. My emotion, they up.
Well, how? Cerberus is just charging him.
Well, he just appeared out of behind you. He's literally at close range.
Yeah, and Cerberus charges behind him because Cerberus was back here.
You can't charge 5 feet.
I didn't. No, hang on, I didn't put his token down. He was.
Or at the starting position, like here.
Fuck, he was over here.
Well, that happens, but it's still his turn first.
That's fine. I got a
Yep.
26 on the fortitude save.
Let's see here. 26, was it?
Mm-hmm.
You feel your body stiffen
Oh, motherfucker.
as you're slowly turned to stone.
That's not good.
A fine statue indeed. As Starburst charges at the elf.
I am immune to petrification. Half Gorgon.
Oh!
As it sort of turns to stone, her hood just comes down with like snakes and shit, and she just goes, "Really?"
Shit.
It's gonna be you who's gonna be the statue, fucko!
Starburst charges at the evil man. Roar. Roll a
Eat him, boy!
Okay. This is gonna have a +2 to its attack.
Yep. Minus 2 to its AC.
Yeah, some of your cloak got petrified, but that's about it.
27 damage.
He has to make a.
Get off me, you mutt.
Is he tripping him? Because if he gets if he hits him, he trips.
It doesn't hit him. Actually.
It doesn't hit him.
No.
Wow. I did roll terribly, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Yorn.
Is it my turn?
In trouble.
Yorn walks up. Omae wa mo Shinderu.
You can just walk
Spends
45 feet.
Would you like me to turn him into stone instead?
Bow! Does this hit him?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's gone.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Oh my beer. Bow!
Reverse hold my beer.
Dude. This
where
guy
did-
is between a rock and a fucking death. That's where he is.
Oh, damn it. And he just fucking evaporates. Gore lets on Cerberus and Arletha.
Did you just like pop into a red viscera?
You
Just like.
yeah, he took off his fucking arm. And he calls out in ah!
Make the fortitude save, god damn it. Aye.
He's gonna roll a fortitude save. Alright, fuck it. He's actually dead.
Good God.
Yor turns around, says Omae wa mu Shinderu as his heart explodes. He's dead.
He's
You have an actual fort or die?
This is a fort or die.
Holy shit, okay.
that's a spell. Sorry, not a spell ability.
Christ.
Now that was a move action and a standard action. Swift action, I blink over here. Spend 1 mythic point and punch this dude as well.
I was gonna put him to sleep now.
Exactly.
Good God.
There he goes.
Why are you rolling so many dice?
What is it? You
Welcome
got
to
him
Mythic
again!
Bam!
That guy is just turned into viscera as well, dude. Just accept the fate.
Actual Fallout like fucking bloody mess perk.
Yep.
Oh
I like
my
how he's just like, I'm gonna petrify this chick and she's gonna be fucked. Oh wait. Is that times 2 speed?
Yeah, that was.
I feel like it's more One Punch Man. Anything else?
Come on over.
Well, there you go.
All the illusions disappear. And all that remains is a dead Hydra. An exploded bunch of elves. And
Free
I'm gonna
loot!
do this. I'm gonna do this just for the effect. Dimension door, just to be right here, right away. Is the person just fully dead, or is he just
He's
passing?
fucking dead. His tongue is out and he's just.
I'm still on Falcor, right?
His
I would've
forgot
just-
that I had this feat.
eyes have like popped out of his face almost, like. he's,
I want to just put
staring
salt in the
face.
wound and make him into a stone as he was looking at us. Just, no, you'll be a good statue, flesh to stone. But since he's completely dead, I'm just not gonna bother.
I completely forgot I had that feat. Could have resolved that
Figure it
peacefully.
out.
I'm gonna go calm the lizards.
The lizards are alive. They don't seem to be all too bothered
What's
with
he-
anything.
What's he got in his
Caravan.
Right?
Oh yeah, dude. We're loot hungry. Always
Oh.
have been.
I have a feeling this is gonna be a fucking combat thing again, isn't it? Bunch of crates. Do you open a crate?
Give me 2 seconds before you open any of them. I need to go to the bathroom again, sorry.
So.
That was-
Fucking quivering palm.
Dude, I just, let's turn this chick into stone. Oh fuck, she's a half Gorgon. Oh wait.
Well, how could he have expected that?
I know,
No.
exactly. That's the point. It's great.
The one time,
Because the only thing that looks Gorgon is her eyes, and really that can be like she's just got yellow eyes. Other than
This
that, that's the
is-
only thing you can tell. Yep.
He rolled really poorly there. poor
yeah,
elf.
destroyed, absolutely destroyed.
How many mythic points do you have left, dude?
8. I haven't spent any. They were key points. I only have like 3 left.
Those mythic one touches use key points.
Oh no, they don't. Oh, they do. I'm out of key points.
Not
Rip.
enough, bad.
Well,
You should
I use
you
it.
should get the ability to get everything.
No, it's exactly enough. So don't worry about it.
You keep spamming. Not enough, bad.
I spend a mythic point to gain back my key points.
Chug.
Right, sorry about that.
Alright, so Mothvi, as you look back, you see the fucking cavern has been wrecked by Yorn. Maybe we should check what's going on, says Fafnir.
Dude, he could literally just stretch over his head and just sort of like
Looks over his
go.
head and checks what's going on. Hey guys, what are you up
They're dead.
to? See?
They tried to make us into statues so they could sell us. Didn't quite work
But
out.
their
for them.
hearts were too weak.
I think I haven't put my hood back up, so Fafnir would now know that I am a half Gorgon.
Ah, snakes for hair, lady.
Not that he'd care.
Greetings. That's a good name.
Well, any guesses as to what he has as for actual merchandise?
Actually, hold on. These lizards look like great sacrifices for the god.
Oh
What do
fuck.
you think?
They didn't do
Yawn.
anything. What the fuck? Let him go.
Yawn. No, come on, Yawn.
I'm kidding.
Seriously.
I'm kidding. Okay, I know.
Check out what's inside the crates.
Cast detect magic before we do anything.
See here.
Always forget about detect magic, dude.
It's a good spell.
Like,
it's a good spell.
Just assume. I think we can just assume that Araletha has it on it all the time.
Overwhelming transmutation.
Transmutation.
Yeah.
That's That's like flesh to stone spells, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think he has exactly what he said he was going to sell us in here. But be careful, Yawn.
Do you want
Actually,
to
we
loot,
should prob-
by the way?
we should probably get everything outside.
I will.
You were very
Let's sell
close
out
to
this
wrecking
stuff.
the cart with the the statues in it. That would have been fun.
Well, I can restore up to 6. Because that's all my mythic points for today, but...
Right. So what you find on the elf is you find a wand of what's this called?
Petrification.
Yeah.
Stone to flesh, or flesh to
And you
stone.
also find a wand of the opposite.
Oh, useful.
Well, neat.
It's got 15 charges left.
How many boxes in there?
Hmm.
Seems
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 4, 16 crates.
That's 5.
Oh, roll 20,
20.
goddammit. It's 20. We have to pick them right.
12.
We could unpetrify all of these
The
pretty
crates are
easily,
stacked on
actually.
each other, by the way. It goes up to the ceiling.
Yawn, could you get them outside for us?
Aye, aye.
There's 3 on each tile.
Yawn
Oh,
can
yeah.
carry up to like
Each of
6
these
tons,
is like 3.
so he should be fine.
Tree has just been looking at the combat. Well, have you been partying, Tree?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the combat, not doing anything.
Tree just stared at the combat. Yeah, well,
You're 60 crates.
Oh, there's 60 crates.
There's a lot of crates in there. You all begin packing them out of the.
Carry them all at once.
And as you do so, a sandstorm begins to pick up.
Oh, cause fuck this. Cast control weather.
No.
No.
No, I don't want that.
You turn it the other way.
Pretty much. I just sort of like,
Party too, says the sandstorm.
hey
What the
guys,
fuck?
can I party too? No. Arletha sort of just makes like a Eye of the Storm scenario around us.
Yeah, you're in the eye of the storm right now, but the sandstorm is about around you. But you hear the howling of it, muted.
You can party around us. That's fine.
As you pick up the crates.
Why are
How
there
many
60
spell slots do I have left? Oh
What
wait,
did I miss?
oof.
There are
Each tile is
60
3 of them.
Yeah,
Why are there 60 crates?
Each box is 3 of them, and there's 20 of them there.
Oh my god.
as it begins, you see Yorn picking out crates left and right, as Fafnir has begun moving towards them. Well, that's certainly interesting.
Yep. Petrification party. Who would have known?
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Certainly one way to smuggle people.
Yeah.
They don't need to eat.
Wait a second, Frey. I still have that amulet of sniffing children.
No.
Are any
What?
of the crates children?
Sorry, what? What did I miss?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, there's a story to be told here. When we first originally released Moloch in the tomb that Moloch's like spirit was trapped in, there was an amulet of sniffing children, and Yorn still has it. So basically, he can
Alrighty
smell
then.
all children.
Now I gotta question it.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't either.
I mean, I'm pretty sure which.
I wasn't there for that
specifically-
session either. So
Which specifically either has a hex for this, or a feat for this, or a spell rather.
Which?
Child scent, they do have it.
Yeah, the child scent.
so,
Fucking.
so weird, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
so faintly, yeah, but they're statues.
Hmm. Some of these are children.
On one hand, it would best to
There's a
get them out of
sandstorm
there
now.
first.
And it's starting to get a bit annoying standing in the sandstorm.
Well, we should probably head to the castle. I'd rather not have the children in the sandstorm when they wake up.
But
You know?
turn them back then.
I'd rather not have the children without probably their parents.
Just hijack the cart. You don't even need to put them out.
actually, probably a better idea if we just use the cart.
Yeah.
It's a complete.
I can just get Cerberus to pull it.
Yeah, you could.
Why do you need Cerberus when you got Yorn?
Yeah.
Cerberus has... How much strength does he have? He has 30 strength. He's not weak.
I have 41.
Congratulations.
All right.
Cerberus is a companion, you're a player character.
Alright, so do you carry the orb as well?
Yep.
Put it on the back of the cart as well. We're going for a walk, boys.
Yeah, so you had to
Time to replace Atlas. Atlas, I'm coming for your job.
How to make Fafnir like it's essentially like walking a dog when we're carrying that gem around with us.
Pretty much.
Come along, Fafnir.
Alright, so you have to only give me some survival checks because there's a fucking sandstorm going on.
I'm
Walking
got
around.
control weather active.
Well, you still can't see where the fuck you're going. Because you said you
It's like the eye of the storm is like 50 feet. We can see
Is that
30
so?
feet in front of us.
Let me cast a spell really quick so we know where we're going.
Eye of the storm.
So you guys are traveling
Eye
through
of the storm.
desert.
And let's go where we want to go, actually.
Oh,
So, the land.
sons. I hate sun.
It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
Bees are not so good with lotion, you know.
Actually, Frey, it's a 2-mile radius around me.
Oh, that's better.
Levels. Lol.
No, that's the base spell.
Alrighty. Jesus.
So she's just pushing the sandstorm like 2 miles radius around.
Yeah.
So
God,
we can
God.
see pretty well.
Yeah, but eventually you do see the edge of the mountains, like the foot of the mountains, and you do find a road actually that has been like trodden on, so you can stick to that. And after a while, you do manage to get to where you want to go, and the large spiraling walls of the Dark Elf castle are soon revealed through the means of magic. But
Was the kidnapper an elf or a dark elf?
he was a dark elf.
Why can't I have one campaign my dark elves aren't evil? Mix up the stereotype, you know?
Healing people.
Yeah.
And you get to the wall.
Oh,
The
wow.
wall.
Get a hood. Who goes there? Again.
28 hours.
Folks.
Who's asking?
Be ye merchants.
Yes.
Hold on. What is
We got a
that?
really big fucking dragon with us. Don't worry about it.
Do not approach the walls,
Why?
Why?
or we'll treat this as an actual invasion. Because you can't just
Invasion?
bring that dragon here. That's a literal siege engine.
We're not here to
More than a
fight
siege
you.
engine, but
We are not here to fight you.
Invaders.
Please.
we're not.
Calm down. Calm down.
We're here to kill
We're
you.
not here to
He
fight.
rings the alarm as he sees the fucking dragon. Oh!
Oh,
No, it's
Don't
just
do
it's just
anything.
fluffy, don't be scared.
don't do anything, guys. Please.
The walls are
Just
still
wait for
swarmed
them
with
to all
dark
come.
elves as they like ready ballista.
Oh, they're dark elves.
and bows and stuff, and look down at you.
Oh, they're dark elves.
They're gonna be racist.
Yeah, there was a dark elf fortress.
Are they
I'm on the
going to
dragon
attack
still,
us
right?
then?
They don't seem to be
Are you?
attacking yet. Not
Okay.
one step further.
One step beyond.
Leave.
We've already encountered some of your kind here, and they ain't nice either. Are you going to be the same? We're not looking for a fight.
Well then, leave your weapons outside, along with your beast.
Nah, Fluffy comes.
You gonna put my staff in a bag of holding?
I don't have any weapons. I just have like a staff, like a
I have
carrying
a
staff.
sword. Hey, listen. I can't go anywhere without my sword.
Put it in a bag of holding.
Oh, you wouldn't leave an old woman with her without her walking stick. Well,
We wouldn't leave an old.
Come on. It won't be necessary for us to put down our weapons. We are not here to fight. We are missionaries of gods, saving the plains and such.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Odin?
Diplomacy check.
Yeah.
Finally!
Yeah.
Give him those words. Holy hell.
3. I rolled a 3, but who cares? It's a 56.
Open the gates at once. It's a oracle, a messenger of the gods. You must speak to our
That
king
works.
immediately. Still, leave your dragon, because we don't have room.
It's
The
probably bigger
dragon's
than the
coming.
castle itself.
Couldn't he just go into the mountains behind the fortress?
Nah,
Well,
dragon comes
just-
with.
Yeah,
He's not gonna fit, Mosby. We literally
Yeah.
cannot have him with us.
No,
I'm fine.
I'm gonna attempt to convince everyone that it'll fit, and it's
I
gonna be
am
fine.
fine. Don't worry about me.
Can I tell them that it's gonna be fine and that he'll fit?
No. You can try.
No,
But they're not
Try?
stupid.
like the bluff or what?
Yeah, they're not gonna believe it, even if you succeed.
Fuck you.
Rolls a nat 20.
Ah, yes.
It's like saying, I'm gonna do
Believes it
this.
for a few seconds.
It's like saying, I'm
I
gonna
rolled the
do
fucking
this
same
move.
roll as you. God damn it.
You have a plus 53 to bluff. I have a plus 53 to diplomacy.
People seem to believe that the dragon is much smaller than it is. We must give them treatment at once.
No, that's
No.
just the
That's just
one up there.
They're convinced it is smaller. We must help them.
No, that's just her. Okay, I'm just gonna walk inside.
We'll help you.
I assume they've opened the gates at this point.
Yeah.
Come in, travelers. We'll help your insane as well.
Well, do you have anything for petrification while we're here?
Ah, yes.
Did you call it petrification?
Yeah.
Yeah. Petri dish.
Petrification.
You have any petri dish? Welcome in, welcome in. And you see, you're a lot. It feels a lot better when you're because it's haven't been windy because control weather. Oh, the wind's stopping for some reason. Must be our lucky day. Come on in. And he starts speaking. Do you know Elven?
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Do I actually?
yeah. This castle.
You have-
is
You have
I
tongues, okay? You'll be fine.
Oh, good point. Yeah,
Oh, splim, splalp.
I have Sylvan, Draconic, Dwarven, Tengu, Uncommon, and Celestial, but not Elven.
What brings you to our home? You must be hungry and thirsty from traveling the desert.
I'm not, but the others might be.
I just need half an apple. That's all.
Half an apple. Oh, you're all. Oh, I see. You're thinking about your figure. That's understandable.
What? Look, I don't need to eat as much as others.
That must be one hell of an apple.
Hmm.
Perhaps. Well, any case, they open the door to a massive keep, and this.
Massive.
It's like it's Gothic architecture. It's spiky and a bit menacing as it's opening, like the gates of Mordor almost.
Hmm.
And you see an old man sitting on a throne.
Old
talking to
man.
talking to some people who seem to be what is it called? Wanting some.
Of nobility?
Yeah, they seem to just basically bringing some issues forth to the king.
Ah.
Yes, my lord.
Can I make like a knowledge history or nobility or something to know where we are?
History? History?
History or nobility?
Nobility. He's not dead yet. I'm not dead yet.
Huh.
I can't take him. He's alive. I'm not dead.
What's with these rolls?
Goodness.
God. Anyway, 31.
Because you're an elf, you probably would know that this is a dark elf king renowned
Oh.
that you've heard about before. It is.
He's famous.
What is his fucking name? Let me see here. My note. Yeah.
What is his fucking name? I don't know.
His
Frank.
name is Drist. Ha 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 ha.
Oh. Ah, yes. Vamzun. King Vamzun.
Is that the king's name?
Yes.
Oh, where are my notes?
King of the Dark Elves.
I've heard of the Hams.
Yeah, written down.
And this castle has a very long, lengthy, and annoying name as well.
Vanzu.
Yes. I'm sure we can deal with that in time. Now, and is he speaking in Elven, a very archaic dialect? Using the royal we. Now, who else will want an audience with us? And he looks down in a Jupiterian manner around his this throne room, and he spots you. Who are ye?
I give like a slight a curtsy. My name is Araletha. And this is house.
What?
I'm actually not sure what you mean by that.
Like, do you have a lineage of any sort? Essentially, he's asking you.
Don't think Araletha ever discovered her lineage.
These are travelers, your majesty. One who represents gods, as they said. Speak when thou art spoken to, God. I am in audience. Yes, my lord. Well then, Araletha, traveler. Why have you come here to my kingdom?
To seek shelter from the sandstorm, and because our dragon friend wanted to come to these mountains and just rest here for a bit. We didn't actually know.
Ally to a dragon. That is a fine thing indeed. Perhaps.
I'm not gonna say anything, I'm sorry.
Looks at Born.
I was gonna say 2 dragons actually, but let's not put my luck.
And if an elf gets this old, you're fairly sure that he's ancient. He's been alive for a long time. He's got a massive white beard as well, and a crown of thorns.
Very old man.
Well then, what can I assist you with? And perhaps what can you assist me? assist us with?
Well, that depends. What do you need assistance with?
We have been interested in a trade agreement with the dwarves. But this has proven time and time again an almost impossible task. We require their
Well,
minerals to craft our weapons and armor, tools, and slaves to traverse the sand, the obsidian desert, as their normal metal would not do, for they would break from the exposure to the corrosive sand.
May I ask what you have offered them in return?
They decline out of grudges ancient.
well, no offense, but they are dwarves. You almost have as bad as history as my race does with them.
And who are you?
My name is Orin. I am also of this traveling group.
Very well. And you say you have a dragon with you. Who is this dragon?
Well,
I'm not going to lie to you, so keep the relationship
It is
honest.
wise.
It's Fafnir.
And he looks up. His curiosity has now been properly piqued. Oh, indeed.
Yes,
You've let him out, have you?
Yes, I point at Yawn. This man, how should I say, punched a hole through the ceiling?
Oh. This seems to amuse him highly.
Through the mountains, yes.
As amusement goes to like a slightly worrying expression, you are being serious.
Yes. As I said,
Yep.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, you must be powerful indeed to perform such a feat. I shan't wish to anger a party of your power, then. And what do you have a home? I imagine this is not your home, since you are strangers here. I have not seen or heard of your party at all.
We're originally from we are originally from the material plane, Faelin.
Midgard.
From Midgard.
Many of us call different places home. Though we do have a place that all of us stay at. Another plane called the Sanctuary of the Lost. So, for simplicity's sake, I feel like that's our home in regards to this as a party.
Demiplane. Simple task to create.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you remain here then? If you have the power to create a demi-plane and teleport around planes and travel. Why do you remain in this wretched desert that we call home?
Because we are trying to let Fafnir escape. Because he wants, as much as far-fetched as it sounds, I believe that if we helped him escape, he would have some sort of honor towards us. Dwarves honor and all. He was a dwarf. And having an ally such as Fafnir, well, if you can help us create a huge, when I say huge, I mean massive gate to travel to different planes, then yes. If you can help us with that, we can help you with your trade agreement, wolves.
There exists a place beyond the lava fields, a gateway. It was destroyed in a war between the dark elves and the light. We were not the victors in this conflict. We are but a shadow of our former selves. I hate to admit. If you can make it function, I'm certain that would suffice in your quest. It is guarded by powerful sentinels set out there 1,000 or so years ago. Our armies haven't recovered since then, and we do not have the resources to wage war against that portal. We do not see reason why we should.
That's fair enough. We might be able to tackle that alone. So, for that information, we will help you with as much as we can with the peace treaty that you want to conduct.
Very well. It is, so it shall be. And he sort of like slams a glass down on the table. Well, has been a fruitful day. I shall require rest now.
I ask, we can discuss more details later, I suspect. What do you offer the dwarves?
Well, we are quite adept at enchanting. Oh shit, what the fuck was that?
Ooh.
We are quite adept at enchanting music. No. We are quite adept at enchanting.
They're secretly all bards.
All about, yeah! Dark metal. And we have several goods. The ultra light obsidian blades that we create. Durable if given the right enchantments. Certain that could be of use.
If I can get a... Sorry. If I can get a full I suppose, list of everything that you could offer in the peace treaty, then that'll help my efforts more.
I will let my advisors consult you on that. I will retire for now.
Okay.
And you see like a group of dark elves just nodding and going towards you. Robed in similar like almost like imperial Chinese attire, but with like purple and dark purple robes.
That's neat.
We will be able to bring forth a list in the morning for you, Mariletha of Midgard. Now my liege must rest. He is weary. You perhaps wish
No worries.
lodgings of your own. And we noticed you carried with you a wagon. Shall we unload the goods for you?
Well,
Everything. We came across another 3 dark elves in the desert, and they weren't. They tried to offer us a statue, and then he immediately changed his mind when he looked us up and down. We tried to talk him down and see what he truly was, but he immediately acted hot. So he is, well, all 3 of them are now mists among the sands. So inside the wagon, we see crates of what we assume to be petrified people.
Slavers.
Yes, I would assume so.
There is an illicit slave trade in our realm. We have not been able to apprehend them as of yet. I believe it is also a matter of a lot of the nobility are ancient and do not care, or have stopped caring about most things, so they look the other way. A shame.
Well, you don't have to worry about that group anymore, then. Our intention was to unpetrify them all.
That's a noble thing indeed.
Which we could do with some time.
And he gives you he just smiles and nods at you.
Can I sense motive?
Sure.
Okay.
Smile and nod all the time.
What the fuck are with these rolls? Like,
Goodness.
honestly.
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 Rolled over a 5.
So that's pretty normal.
Goodness.
You
Goodness
smile and nod all the
gracious.
time. He's being polite, you think?
Let's actually go back. Let's have a look. The highest I has been at 12.
Hello.
That's pretty.
He just seems to be polite and
Okay,
nodding.
well,
Hmm.
I bow and I just sort of, well, I turn to the group. Well, let's get to unpetrifying these people then, I suspect.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll tell you which one.
Ray.
Yeah.
Could I in any way replicate the wand of unpetrification, seeing as it has quite a few charges left?
Well, you'll have to have the spell in your spell list.
Yeah, it isn't my spell list.
You can temporarily know the spell, I'll say. But
Stone to Flesh is Wizard 6. Or Witch 6, even.
Yeah, but it'll take a while to craft, though.
How long do you think? How long would a level 6 wand require?
Well, as long as the crafting rules in Pathfinder dictates. You'll need money as well. You have that. And you need
The price of a wand is equal to the level of the spell times the creator's caster level times 750.
And you need a proper vessel too. This wand is about to lose its potency.
Well, do they happen to have a shop in here that sells in magic wares or crafting wares?
You want to look around.
I wouldn't mind having a look.
You go around outside and take a look outside. There are a few merchants selling goods here and there. There's an elf with goggles and draped in cloth, selling some different things. You see what appears to be a hut almost. You know, you read Elven?
Oh, wait. I sadly do not, but I have tongues. Only helps with talking.
Do you have comprehend languages?
I'm guessing witches do.
Another one that's like
Yeah, I do.
more permanent establishment. It's a volcanic rock sort of structure that seems to some smoke coming out of it. Of a smokestack. You hear the hammering of metal inside.
Smithy, probably. Well, let me see. The tongues hex as comprehend languages, so I can use it to actually read this stuff. Okay. It's good to know.
Alchemist is that one.
I'll go have a chat with the alchemist then.
You go into the alchemist's tent and you see the person in goggles and rags sitting down on a rug, working away at a mortar.
Greetings.
What do you want? I'm almost about to pack up and close. And it's like, oh, a kobold. You don't see your kind around here that often. How can I help you?
I would like to inquire about some wand crafting supplies, if you have any.
Well, I don't really specialize in that field, but I do dabble. There's a more specialized... what exactly are you looking for?
Well, on our way here, we stumbled into a caravan trying to sell us goods. Turns out they were one of the folks that are doing illicit slave trade, turning people into stone, petrification and whatnot. They attacked us. They attacked us, we fought them off, and we're looking to unpetrify all the people they had.
Well,
The one wand they had is really underpowered at the moment, so I'm gonna need to create a new one.
unpetrifying lots of statues, eh? Well, not really my specialty, I'm afraid. But I do have different sort of charms and enchantments if you are interested.
Hmm,
Poultice?
I would be interested. I don't have that much in raw gold, but I have some jewelry that I have created or crafted to trade.
Let me see. And you show the jewelry.
Yep, some of the stuff I've made.
Oh, very interesting. How valuable are they, other character?
Uh, I don't remember the craft checks. I should have written them down, but at the time I had, for the gems that I used, it would have been a 22 gem cutting and a 22 jewelry for the craft skills.
Not bad, not bad. Nothing local. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm trying, maybe 200 gold? And, I'm trying to run a business here,
That's fair enough. And tell you what, do you have any scrolls or any ways I could copy some of your alchemical formulas for myself?
Oh.
Or do you even sell in their alchemical formulas, actually? Because I wouldn't mind trying some of those out.
You see, like, in the corner, you see, like, a small lizard thing sleeping in on a pillow, and it looks up at you, like it's glowing in the dark. Well, I have a few things here and there, and takes the contents of the mortar and pours it into a large cauldron and starts working away at it. Depends if you're looking for anything specific. What magic spells do you not know that you wish to know?
I'm primarily trying to find as many different ones as I can, because for the process of creating magic items, I just want to expand my knowledge of spells.
I don't see a magic book on you. Are you a sorceress?
I am a witch.
Oh, very interesting. Then I believe we can trade. What spells have you that you wish to trade?
Up to what spell level does he want?
He wants like level 4, maybe?
For level 4, I have readily available Greater Aggressive Thundercloud, Dimension Door, Dispel Evil, Scrying, Vigilant Rest, which is actually pretty useful, and Ice Storms.
Ice Storm? I will take that.
Alright. Sometimes with this, could I theoretically create a scroll for him of that spell?
Well, you could literally just, like, commune with his familiar.
Ah, that's right, because that's how normally spells are made. Or spells are shared towards, or between casters, right. In which case, I guess I'm gonna... I'll take my necklace horde, or my horde necklace, and put it over his familiar and commune with it.
Point on the familiar. The familiar lies on the horde. And starts glowing. Let's see here. It's gonna generate a little bit. Let's see here.
Funny thing is, I don't actually have any spells that can cure petrification.
Funny magic petrification.
I have them in my list. but I haven't actively picked them.
At least I don't think I did.
Let's see here. 4, 7, 8, 6.
I think it's a spellcraft of spell level plus caster level. For him to meet it.
Yeah. So he has to roll a thing, does he?
I think so. I don't remember how spell sharing works.
Yeah, I've actually none of my GMs ever let me share spells as a witch, because this has never brought up. Very rare, very rare.
Very rare indeed. All right, let's have a look at the witch page.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so I'm gonna pick up some random spells that this guy has. Let's see here. 4th level.
Yeah, I don't actually have any spells that cure petrification. I don't think.
You can give them iron skin. It will make them feel different.
Well, he has a few things that he can offer you. He's got divination, fey form, hallucinogenic smoke, and volcanic storm.
Does he happen to have either Owl's Wisdom, Eagle's... What is that one called? The ones that give either Wisdom and...
Fuck's sake! God.
Or maybe Dexterity, so I can make a belt for that.
Actually, that's a good idea. That's a good... Because that's a patron spell, isn't it? Yeah.
For me?
Yeah,
My patron
Actually
spells are
does it.
currently... Let's use for that.
it's very rare. Usually your class doesn't have that access to that spells.
Yeah, witches don't get Owl's Wisdom or any of those, I think.
Yeah, but it does have that. It's a rare tradition of these guys, possibly.
I wouldn't mind picking that up then.
Alright, so if you want the buffing spells, he demands another level 4 spell.
Well, that's all I currently have, and I wouldn't mind giving him some more. I have a level 3 that he might like, Evaluator's Lens.
Yeah, he'll like that one. Oh yes, that seems fine.
It's great for handling other magic items as well. You would probably find a lot of use for it.
Oh, I bet I would. Now is that all?
Mostly yes. Where else could I find someone more specialized in wands or unpetrifying folks, even?
Down the street. Just go about 15 paces down the street and then to the left.
Alrighty. Thank you very much. Good doing business with you.
My pleasure. And he closes up the tent door.
Alright,
Meanwhile,
so
what are you guys up to?
let me put Owl's Wisdom in my stuff.
Busy unloading the cart. I'll go help unloading the cart.
Yeah. Dragon is just standing outside. Like a mountain.
Just hanging out.
Much like the god serpent from God of War. He's in the background. It's impossible to not see him at this point.
Owl's Wisdom is a level 2, so let's put that there.
Alright, so if people want to do anything during this segment, you may say so, and I'll tell you what happens.
Well, I'm more or less trying to find a way to help cure with the petrification, but if Warner's just gonna deal with that. Because unless I do some like really nifty shit, I can't do it. Clerics
I'm
can't actually cure petrification. Wizards
I'm
can.
gonna meditate and see if I can do anything with.
You walk. You do as you described, Orn, and you get to a shop called Polymorph.
Nah, well then.
And there's some rather high-class looking elves walking in and out.
Hmm.
Some with glowing eyes.
Fucking party tricks, okay. I'll walk inside.
Ah yes, welcome to Polymorph. How may I be of assistance? See a female dark elf with extravagant looking clothes.
Hello. Would you have any resources for creating wands of stone to flesh?
Where are you? And he looks down like, oh, well, pardon me. I didn't see you there. Stone to flesh? What? That's a rather specific request.
Well,
You wouldn't
on the
play
road here.
dealing with slaves, would you?
Sort of. On the way here, we got besieged by a caravan that was doing slave trade. They tried to turn us into statues. We killed them, and now we're trying to free the people that were turned into stone.
Oh, how very noble of you. Well, I think I might be able to do something. What's your budget, if I may ask?
I have these, and we also, if need be, I can get some more money from my group.
Oh, very well, very well. Now, what exactly is it that you need? Perhaps you want something else? Have you ever considered cosmetic polymorphs?
I'm quite fine with my form, honestly. But, are you a spellcaster?
Yes.
In which case would you be interested in trading some spells as well?
Do you have scrolls on you?
Not at the moment, but I can scribe.
Well, then, do tell me, give me a list of your spells that you have, and I'll pick out a few if they interest me.
And I give her my spell list.
Ah, thank you. And she seems interested in any, like, transmutation spells, or,
Transmutation. Well, I have Ice Body, but it's a level 7.
she seems interested in that one.
Let's see. Ice Body. What else? Silk to Steel, maybe?
Yeah, she seems very interested in that as well.
Dragon Voice.
Less interested, but still curious.
Makes your voice really loud.
Really?
Incredibly loud, like a dragon's.
Could be fun.
Not much else. I have the actual flesh to stone, but I don't have the other way around. That's about most of the transportation stuff on me.
I'm not sure that spell would create such drama and rumors, you know.
Yes. Probably not the best idea. So, some spells plus a necklace or maybe a few rings. And I'm looking for either a wand, like a wand that's made that can revert flesh to stone.
Yeah, she takes out
The reagents to make one, or Fox's Cunning as a spell. I also wouldn't mind that one too.
Well, Oh, a fox's cunning. Well, that could be arranged. And you see like a bunch of materials are floating out of lockers and crates, shelves. It starts appearing on the desk itself, like on the desk itself, the front desk.
Mhm.
And a fox floats by and gives you words of wisdom. Like, listen to me, and I'll give you good counsel.
Well then,
Arletha at some point would come find Yon. Or Owen, sorry.
You're just wandering around and you go inside this magic shop, because that seems interesting actually. It says polymorphs. That seems kind of interesting. And you're in the middle of seeing Orange just looking at floating fox like, I will give you good counsel.
did she take it literally as to a fox as cunning and not the spell?
Yes. Well, that would work as well. Magic is funny like that.
Well, I'm mostly looking for to have the spell into my spellbook so I may make some magic items that I require.
Good fortune in your near future.
I'm certain of that, but I need to know how to cast the spell. That's my main issue.
Well, didn't you?
Item creation is weird like that.
Oh, didn't you literally get like the trade the spell for it?
For Owl's Wisdom, yes, so I can have it in my spell list so I can make magic items with it.
Oh, an Owl's Wisdom, but she doesn't have that yet.
Well, no, I picked Owl's Wisdom from the last guy. Now I want Fox's Cunning. And then I need the Charisma one. Which I'm not sure what it's called.
I have all of them.
Well, you want a wand of
Oh.
cutting.
No, I want a wand of stone to flesh. Or the reagents to make one.
Well, here, and she like puts the wand on the shelf. On the.
This I thought I did. I have them all except Fox's Cunning. What the fuck?
This magic shop is very peculiar looking, with a bunch of weird stuff hanging on walls, porcelain masks like hanging on places and stuff. Weird looking mirrors. And rather, I should say, like Victorian looking furniture, but exaggerated.
Alrighty. So some of the traded spells for the wand, or would you need something else? Maybe throw in a necklace in as well.
That'll be just fine. If he gives you a
Alrighty.
scroll of Fox's Cunning.
I'll tie it around the necklace and commune with it next time I go to rest.
Oh, you have to actually feed it to your...
Yeah, since I can't feed it onto my familiar, it supposedly has to be in my hoard.
Alright, you put it on there then. Oh, can I help you? She looks at Arletha coming in.
Oh, hey Aletha.
Oh,
I was just finishing up.
Are you looking for...
I was just looking for...
Some pampering? Maybe some enhancement? Beauty enhancement?
What are you trying to say?
No, nothing at all. Nothing at all, dearie. It's just that some people prefer different looking people.
I'm not in the
Coming
market
here to
for...
enhance their ears as well.
Enhance their ears?
Like, lengthen them.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not particularly, care about the way I look.
Well...
I mean, Arletha, by all extents, it is like,
Oh, perhaps you would like to do some modeling work.
She is very, she's very beautiful because she's of Fey descent. And Fays are Like,
And has godlike charisma, so
Yeah, she's
yeah,
like,
and has godlike charisma. So,
have you considered modeling?
no, not my line of work. As I said,
I see, I see.
I am the daughter of Hecate by trade.
Hmm.
I'm sure you are, dear. Well, if that would be all, everyone, I need to close up now.
that's all I need for now.
Well then, I'll see you around, I suppose. I will give you good counsel, says the fox as he leaves.
No, not gonna do that. Never mind. No. I'm just gonna head out as well. Give him a farewell. I was thinking of just putting on the actual fox spell that I have with me and be like, how about I give you some counsel?
Well, there's some very, very wise
But
fox there. All right, so
Alright.
the night passes rather uneventfully as you wake up the next day and the sandstorm has passed. And I imagine you make your way towards the portal.
He went to party elsewhere.
Well, what about the
Folks.
Well,
Yeah,
you
the
have
petrification.
you have a wand, as you have successfully managed to actually you have 5 more charges left because you have to use both of them.
Yeah,
So
so
50
one
charges.
is 50. The one
people-
that the guy had 15?
Yeah,
So 3 charges left. That's fine.
that's fine. Seems really
Can
fine.
keep it on us for an emergency.
As all of them start springing to life the next morning as you get up early, actually. Like, oh, and some of them are like, oh no, don't touch. Hello? And it's like, oh, where am I? Who are you? What year is it? Oh, this is a very confused amount of people just wandering around. Oh, thank you very much. And I think let's see if there's anybody that's you might recognize in here. Let's see here.
Yeah, Void, I've had those scrolls since like session 2.
Detect magic that also summons a barbarian that will recklessly attack anyone unless they're reading some sort of literature?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm scared but also curious.
What's going on?
One.
Shield of faith that intoxicates you? What in the world?
As a-
Not the cheapo scrolls that you bought
yes.
that no one ever is gonna use because they're like super rare and kind of weird.
I mean, I
Well, I
can
was
put
like,
those spells
well,
in
if-
my slots and then just make more of them.
That's why I was sort of like,
All right, let's see.
you know what? Arilitha will just give the scrolls to seeing that Orn is interested in the scrolls. Like, here you go. She's like, I am never going to use these. You'll probably find more use for them.
Let's see here.
That's a good chance.
Hmm.
Also, do you happen to know Eagle Splendor?
One of
I have a
them-
wand of Eagle Splendor.
Oh. Can I learn spells from wands? I doubt I can.
Actually,
I can scribe the spell
what
onto
else?
paper.
You find something else on the
Something else.
Yeah, on the dark elf that you killed earlier.
Oh.
Oh, guys, I found something else.
Yeah, you found an Aslantic
Guys, I
crystal.
found something
Dark
else.
Elf?
He
What did you find?
he had an Aslantic
Something
crystal on
else.
Oh.
Oh.
You had a what on him?
Oh, by the way,
Well, that changes things.
do we have any of the corpses still around?
him. He had an Aslantic
No,
crystal on him.
but I'm on a dragon.
Guys, let Frey speak for fuck's sake.
And Aslanti crystal.
Yes.
That's not.
And one of the statues has similar tattoos as Mosfi does.
Oh.
May I borrow that crystal? Thank you.
I'm not giving you the crystal. Actually, no, you looted it. Come on.
It's like, oh, my head. What happened to me? Who are you people? Where am I? And looks at Mosty briefly. You. Which of the islands are you from?
I'm on a dragon.
How the fuck are you still in the dragon? It's been an entire day, an entire night. And it's been a
You
sandstorm.
fucking never gave back to me, Frey. You fucking had to do your fucking battle, and I've
Yeah,
been
but you
sitting
have
on
to
a
be
dragon.
You have to actually talk to me as well.
Right, but
You
I've been
can't
listening, and
you
you've just been like
can't-
within the entire
You
time.
can't just sit expect me to go get to you if you're sitting there quietly. Because
I'm fucking on a dragon, and they wouldn't let the
I get
dragon
distracted
in.
easily.
Someone has to keep an eye on the dragon because there's a fucking gem on its back.
No.
Um,
It can't
If
see
you just
further.
leave the dragon with the dragon can just run away.
No, he can't. He literally can't. That's the thing whole purpose.
He can't pick it up. If he
He
goes
can't
near
pick
it,
it
he
up,
gets
he
fucking
can't
It's
zapped.
leave.
tied to his back right now.
It's not.
I could put it down.
Jordan was carrying it. And
And then
besides,
where the fuck did the dragon go?
It's outside the gate. It's been there.
So Yorn's out with a gem?
No, he's just left it.
You just
there.
put the gem on the ground?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
the dragon literally can't touch it.
Fuck, I don't know what I was doing then.
Getting drunk.
Maybe Mosby went into town and just kind of tried to get some information.
me and Mosby
Oh,
just
yeah,
went
roll a
into
diplomacy
town.
check if you want to.
I went to the bar and I'm
Alright,
gonna
gather some
run
information.
I'm gonna start a drunken sing along.
Oh yeah, so you get everyone gets super amazed at you.
No, I want to do the sing along though.
Yeah, do a sing along.
Hey,
Hey. Hey.
hey, we're in a bar, we're singing along, we're singing our song.
Hey, you're pretty alright, human. I never seen you around here. Hey,
But I'm a
sing
person.
along.
Hey, let's sing a song.
Hey, next round on me. Free food for you as well.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
So hey, now that we've done our, we got to sing along for a little bit longer. Apparently,
Oh, you sing along for even longer.
it's to sing along for like an hour or something.
Yeah, you do that, and they all laugh and like settle down as if after the hours passed. Not bad. The entire bar is just everyone's just super happy about this. Sing along. Say, what brought you to town?
Mm,
Do
mm.
you want a room?
Are the patrons friendly now?
Yeah,
If they were indifferent, okay.
They're very friendly.
Do.
They were
Don't know what brought me to town. I am.
What's the deal with the accent? You didn't
What's
speak
the-
like
I
that
have-
last hour. You drunk? Yeah,
When I get drunk, I start speaking like this.
I see. Do you want a room? You've been so kind to
Oh.
all of us. Yes, you will get a room. For
It
free.
would feel very nice if you could give me the room.
He gives you a key.
Oh, thank you very much. So, what is the deal with this town?
Well, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere, in the capital city of fuck all desert. The king doesn't want
Yes.
to do it. I don't speak to the capital city like that. That's not.
Oh, don't worry about this. I speak about my town the same way.
Alright. What town?
By the way, I think I've probably been in disguise this whole time, so no one recognizes me because of the fucking assassin that went after me the last time I went on my own.
Good idea. Before he shows
So-
up drinking next to you, like, oh man, sorry about this guy. This damn quarry I had disappeared. No.
Erletha, did you miss this? Yeah, you didn't. We didn't talk about this.
Yeah, Mossy was about to get assassinated.
Yeah,
Spicy.
yeah, and then I didn't. I was in the dark, almost. He was trying to kill me, and I just kept not attacking him and dodging his attacks, and then being like, "Yo, you want to talk?" And he was like, "No, I'm taking you away." And he went to try and portal me out of there, and I used sleight of hand and just kept erasing his like chalk portals, and then he got confused, and then I slipped away in the dark. And then he was very
Amazing.
upset.
I feel like he would be. You didn't even use any magic or anything. You just sort of like, no.
Just kind of like I totally just went along with.
You
What
had
a-
a spicy
like,
rumor that the shop owner of Polymorph is secretly having an affair with the prince.
Wow,
That's a spicy rumor.
It's a spicy.
That's a spicy meatball.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's one of the spicy rumors that you find during that time. At least that's what we've heard.
We need the entire spice rack. Come on, boys.
We know that there's a local drug that is very popular that's known as obsidian dust.
What does this obsidian dust do?
Well, it makes you see all kinds of funny things, but it makes your nose bleed afterwards for a while.
It sounds not very nice.
Yeah, but you'll be able to almost like astral projection. And yeah, see some fine things. Not like I allow it to be dealt in my tavern, no. I do keep that outside. That's a second spicy rumor you have heard now. Are we gonna have a third one? Do we have time for bonus rumor? Do we have time
God
for bonus
damn
rumor?
it.
Let's see here. And the
Uh,
third bonus rumor is that you heard that there's a dragon in town.
A dragon.
You're shitting
Dragon
me.
outside
What's
the
kind of
gate.
dragon? I have not
The
seen
big
this dragon
dragon
in the
has
town.
arrived outside with some merchants.
I have heard that the dragon is actually quite small.
Oh, really? Well, it didn't
Yes,
look
I
like
believe
it. Maybe it was
I
like
was
a
told
wind.
the dragon could fit into the town, but the townspeople
Oh,
were
man.
dumb.
That's unfortunate. I would have loved to see a dragon.
It's very small dragon.
Oh, like a wyvern thing.
Like fit in your hand size dragon.
Exactly. Thank you. I didn't know that. I'll
Yes.
let everyone know in town what I know.
Yes. Tell them the dragon should be allowed into town.
All right, I'll do that.
You didn't hear it
Forget
from
to
me.
your friend. I did. So that was the spicy bonus rumor. Sorry. And then you walk out, and after in the morning, you meet up with Yorn and the others outside,
Aye.
and you notice the crystal that Yorn has in his hand is similar to the one you have. As the
Frey, just keep in mind,
no.
just for reference, no one really remembers I was there because of my mythical feat.
Yeah, but the thing is, you see Yorn and he's about to unpetrify a statue who has similar tattoos like you, and the crystal immediately starts hovering and like circling around that person.
there is Lanty.
Who are you? Who's
I sneak up behind Yorn.
who's this? Last time I
Do you
remember,
try?
I was. Oh. I just went outside my bloody ship, and now I'm.
Roll what?
Sneaking up behind me, aren't you?
I have permanent non-detection, so I mean, unless you're actively looking for me, you shouldn't see me.
Bitch.
I mean, does the gem have permanent non-detection?
It's fucking. They don't realize I'm there. That's just the whole
They
thing.
don't. They don't. trying to wrap.
Anyways, look back.
Trying to
here.
burrito it up.
It's a permanent non-detection effect with level 18.
Was he?
So
What are you trying to
yeah.
do?
I'm just sneaking up on him.
What are you gonna do? Kick him in the groin, or I don't know. What are you?
Isn't he by the fountain?
I don't know. Are you by? Yeah.
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, it's behind near the fountain, and they are unpetrifying people who are starting to come to life from the statues.
I want to push him into the fountain.
Oh.
Sure.
He instinctively throws you off like over the wall.
Can I roll? What do I roll for that? It's like grapple.
Combat maneuver
Or something?
See,
Combat maneuver check.
That's
You are
CMB.
never going to beat a C. It's CMB, yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
imagining
it's
Yorn
not gonna
instinctively
work.
counters,
he
throws him into the
throws her like a
stratosphere.
dart or something.
Instinctive counterattack throws him into the
You
stratosphere.
have to get a nat 20, I think.
Yeah.
Wow! Wow!
You fucking push him down the fountain!
Wow.
he manages
Wow.
to push me, but he manages to push me too far.
Pushed into the
Great.
fountain.
It's a bull rush. So,
Forever.
right? I
Go on,
think
just let it happen.
you
Shh,
No,
just
you
let it
don't.
happen.
Let it happen, Jorn.
Shh.
Let it happen. You get wet in the fountain, like what? And surprise, Mossy.
Oh, two can play that game.
Like who was that? Oh, you just. Oh, wait, you're Leslanti.
What?
You're one of my
No.
people.
No.
Where am I? Who are these people?
No.
Which island are you from?
No.
Hey, Mosby, I found this new
It's
sword.
an Aslanti.
No.
What do you mean? No.
We've got a little girl called Mossy.
No.
Goes to
No.
school every day and plays
No.
with Aslanti friends.
No, that's
But
not me.
Also don't have 3 other Mossfies in school.
No, it's
confusing.
definitely not me.
You
nat 20!
cunt! You absolute
Oh my
cunt.
fucking Christ.
Well,
What?
It's not me.
well,
All the twos. That's all my twos at work. Fuck you.
Well, you clearly must believe that you're not Mossy. What are you on about then, mister? And looks at Yorn.
Oh no, it's nothing. See,
Okay.
Yorn blinks behind Mosby and pushes her into the fountain too.
What?
Fucking roll it.
Come
roll
on.
it.
Just calm
Roll it.
down.
I know I'm gonna fail.
Roll
but
a
just
one. Roll a one. Ah.
Eat.
There we go.
Boop. In the water.
Not yet. I have to roll my CMB.
Your CMB remains constant.
Yes. No.
It's against your CMD, dude. You don't
That's my
roll a
CMD.
counter.
That's my CMD.
No, that's not how it works.
This is stupid.
That's not how that works.
This isn't-
Your CMD is just a flat number.
Oh.
Your CMD is 29.
Boop. In the water.
Damn it. Oh,
You're moved
shit.
into the water.
Damn it.
Water.
I thought I just barely beat it.
There's
These
some,
fucking rolls though.
There are some lizards. bathing in
Arleth,
the
you
water
have to
as well.
understand that last session I rolled
No.
2s and 3s and
No.
a 1 the entire time.
No, I'm not.
You just rolled a 2019 though. Where does that happen?
No.
2019.
I want my payment.
You look. There's some lizards as well in the water. He's looking at you confused. Or...
Anyway, okay. That was certainly something.
Arleth, fucking Mosby shakes her hair right at Jordan,
Hey,
spraying with water.
They've prestidigitation both of you.
It's
Yes,
ash,
prestidigitation.
water everywhere.
So what have you guys been up to? I found out some juicy rumors.
oh really? Was one of them about the dragon?
Just been
Shut up.
following.
No.
What's
one
this
of them
dragon?
has
Does
to
it
do
work
with,
for us?
Unpetrifying people.
I've been a stone mostly.
Say,
Who
you're
are
from
you?
Atlanta.
I am. I don't remember. I remember
Useful.
few. Just give me a few minutes, and they're probably still starting to come back to me. I know that I'm from Aslanti, however. Ah, Emrys, that's my name.
Okay.
Emrys Antionos.
All right.
Antonios. Sorry.
Yeah, huh?
Aldonios.
Admiral. I'm an admiral. well, I'll be. That explains why I was on a ship.
Does it?
Shit.
Yes, well, isn't that where admirals are usually?
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite
Oh.
sure.
Fuck off. That is getting very annoying. You're essentially stage blocking Frey. Can we stop?
Wait a
No.
second.
Mus- this is what Musby does. It's like her only thing.
Okay, I get that, but
Ah.
cease.
Yorn keeps his gauntlet on Mosby's mouth.
You haven't even experienced her staff yet.
No.
Her what?
Don't worry about
Leave me alone.
it.
Yes, let me speak to the admiral.
Me. This is bullying. GM bullying.
Oh, I'm gonna be GM bullying you in a minute.
Stop
Frey
it.
gave me this. Frey, you gave me the staff.
I didn't do anything.
Jeez.
When I become level 20, Frey, I will know all. You will never be able to hide anything from me forever again.
I will.
No, I can take 20 on knowledge rolls
It doesn't matter.
forever.
It's irrelevant.
My head hurts
Well,
like
yeah.
a bloody. Like something that really hurts.
Your knowledge rolls mean nothing.
And it starts being a slanted. This is bloody useless. These people seem rather confused as to their very own identities. How am I supposed to get home? They don't even know who they are, or even where they are. And he starts cursing as well. Well,
I don't know.
a few people here and there know Aslanti, I'm sure.
Yes. Well, Arletha can speak it.
I mean, so can Mosby, but she's not letting
From
her know
everyone.
that. Not everyone can speak Aslanti.
Oh, yes, with everyone. Well, I can speak everything.
Only Aquan.
Yeah, everyone speaks Aquan.
Yeah, everyone speaks Aquan. That's just the thing. Everyone knows that. So what are you guys up to? Huh?
Well, I assume we just sort of unpetrify everything, and then we're like, yeet. I go to the ambassadors,
Did you just say yeet?
and I'm just gonna go to the ambassadors and get that list.
Yeah. You get a list of stuff. There's cattle, there's minerals,
God.
different plants.
Does it seem like a fair trade?
Yeah, I mean,
Unpetrify
sure.
them. And then, as you know, the kids say, yeet.
I mean, food is pretty useful. They didn't seem to have that much food.
I'll make food for them. There you go.
Stop it. You're ruining the trade deal.
Yeah,
I guess we can take this to the trade.
I wouldn't eat your food.
I guess we can take this to the dwarves. For now.
For now, I'm gonna...
I wouldn't eat anything she cooks.
Huh?
It's okay, she doesn't cook it. She's a wizard. She can do it anyway.
Exactly.
You don't
I don't need
proficient
to eat.
cooking.
Like, Arletha hasn't eaten a drop for like 5 months.
I swear you're gonna get yourselves murdered one day. By assassins galore.
Yay.
Oh, most likely.
Probably. Oh, yeah, by the way, Arletha, can I talk to you for a second?
What? Sounds like I'm in trouble.
Yeah. You're not. Don't worry. Yeah, you remember, like, when you weren't there and we were in with the dwarves? I went
Yes.
to go find the goblins, and I kind of had a run-in with this assassin. Tried to kill me.
Sounds amazing.
Kind of a dick.
Whatever did happen to him?
I don't
Dude,
know.
just fuck off.
He just kind of fucked off. But anyways, yeah, he said he was Aslanti, and that he wanted to take me because I supported mage priests. I don't know. There was some bullshit, but yeah, it's probably not a good thing that he was after me.
Hey, you hug him.
What?
What?
I know that name. That's the Grand Master.
Well, Grandmaster,
You've
no
been gone
more.
a long time then.
Well, Hal, you've been away for too long, buddy. Because right now he's declared a great.
That's nonsense. Why would they do such a thing? That's
Because they can.
That's outright stupid. If I must
What?
be so blunt.
To make him a great person. What?
No, to declare them as traitors. Why would they do that?
Well, see, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with corruption. It's always
Yes,
Moloch now.
corruption is a system. That's always the case. We must take out these corrupt government officials and replace them with proper ones.
If you ever say that to another Aslanti, they will declare you as a traitor.
Well, that was our job, to root out corruption.
Is that really how politics work between you humanoids? Interesting.
Yeah,
We were the ultimate equalizer in...
The ultimate equalizer.
I guess the current government didn't see it that way, and... oh well.
Yeah, the government, they threw him out.
And they threw him out in the street.
He went away.
Disappeared.
What's with his accent?
I know, man.
It's fucking Christopher Walken.
This guy. He's no good. These mage priests, they ain't no good. Need to throw him out.
Hey.
God damn it. Alright. Well, you head towards the dwarves, and you bring forth the contract.
Yeah.
And everything is kind of...
Do you mind holding the door for me?
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Oh, stop.
So what happened then? We'll have to see next episode in Dawn of Memes.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm actually gonna have to stop by the dragon to see how he's doing. He's probably confused.
Look at dragons until next episode.
Wait a second. Heimdall let down the raven.
Let down
Next
your
time
hair.
on
But
Dawn
next
of
time in
Faelin.
Dawn of Faelin.
Where did the dragon go?
Where
It's
did he
gone.
go? It's so tiny. And why? What's the deal with elves? And what's the deal with assassins? And mage priests? And Aslanti? Let's find out next time, folks.
Also, deal or no deal.
Deal or no
Stop.
deal. Mean or
Cease.
no mean.
Mossy, you're gonna get.
To get bonus rumor next time as well.
Give
See you
level
later,
up.
friends. Next episode of Dawn of Memes.
Oh, God damn it.
Cease.
I think we're
Please.
bothering Alartha.